Hey guys, Galucia here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of Domination gameplay. I'm playing with both my friends Hashtag and Flash, and the reason I chose this, it's like, what's going on? Why can't I destroy this? And then I realized it's not an enemies. The reason I chose this gameplay, first of all, is because I have a monster ending to it, and I was really happy with the ending, but also because right before I actually did this, I was doing a Galucia Cigar Hour, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it's a live stream that I do that came about because I smoke cigars most days. It's what I do to relax, and I would usually just hang out in my garage, smoke a cigar, and just make some phone calls to friends and stuff like that. It was a time for me to just kind of get away from it and just talk to people. And what ended up happening was I said, why don't I do this with my peeps? And it became a live stream. So I live stream the just me hanging out in the cigar, and they ask me questions, and we just talk about stuff and bullcrap, and it's a lot of fun. It's a way for me to interact with the peeps. So anyway, I'm doing a Galucia Cigar Hour, and one of the topics that came up was Black Ops, as it does often, and the fact that I really like the game, but it's a lot more enjoyable, and that I would do better and whatnot if I had a team that was good, a team that was organized. My friends, when we're in TeamSpeak together, we're talking, we're getting things accomplished. That's the kind of team that that's when I would do a lot better. And not just for, especially in gameplays like this, like in Domination, but even just in Team Deathmatch, just being able to call stuff out. And I love getting immediate paybacks from putting down tax stars. But it works so much better. And this is where Hashtag gets me killed, because I couldn't shoot that guy because he was in my way. So usually it does good stuff for me. That time, no. But once again, I did get the immediate revenge kill. But yeah, so it actually worked out really good here. Slow start, but I've noticed a lot of my gameplays end up being slow starts, especially since I spawned into this late. Like, we already had Charlie captured, and they were already on Alpha, and it was a mess. But eventually, we end up making good on it. So since I talked about it in Cigar Hour, I wanted to highlight what a good game looks like, basically, when you end up with some friends. And this is only a half team. It's just me and two of my friends. I really want to put together a full team. So that's the other thing I wanted to say. I wanted to kind of make sure that everybody was aware of the fact that I did have a clan. It's person zoning other players, and I will make sure that the link is in the description. And if you want to come hang out with Galucia and you want to play it, damn thing almost killed me. I hate when people drop care packages like directly on a spawn point. Like, at least put it like a little bit to the side or something. That's where we're all spawning. But you can put it in an app, and one of my admins, Pax, who's my recruitment admin, will get in touch with you. We'll see if we can get you in. I really need some PC Black Ops 2 players to join the clan. Because it's just, my teammates are split, because half of my friends that own this game that I game with live in England or countries around the area of England. Like, I have a friend in Norway, I have a friend in Sweden, but, so Europe, but mostly England. And half of my friends live here in America. So earlier in the day, I can play Black Ops with my European friends because they're up, and then when they go to sleep and I'm playing late at night, like after my kids go to bed and stuff, that's when my American friends are on. So if they were all on at the same time, I would have enough people for a full team, but they're not. So I need some people from Europe, and I need some people from America to come join, and then we can have full teams, in the morning and in the evenings, and it would be awesome. So, if you are interested in playing with me, then join the clan. That'd be the best way to do it. But you can also just hit me up on Steam. My name's just Galucia, and I have a very open policy about accepting invites from people on Steam, because a lot of YouTubers don't like to do that, and I understand that. I'm not saying they should, but I'll give anybody a chance. If I invite somebody and it turns out that they're crazy, then I'll block them. I've had to block people before, but I'm not going to let the fact that I had to block those people deter me from inviting more people. So you can just friend up with me on Steam, but the better way would definitely be through the clan, because that's where you're going to be able to actually communicate with me on TeamSpeak, and we'll get the most out of it. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about as far as the gaming goes with team play and stuff like that. It would be really. I don't know. I kind of want to know like how you felt about that as well. Like, do you already game with a team? Like, do you just have like a bunch of friends that you play with on like console or PC, or you know, how do you prefer to just play alone? Like, I mean, if you do, I would imagine you don't play as much objective gameplay. That's really what it comes down to. Like, I prefer objective gameplay, especially since I'm trying to max out my prestige on Black Ops. Well, I'm not trying to. I will max out my prestige on Black Ops 2. And the objective gameplay tends to have more experience to be made there. So, you know, you're definitely going to level quicker doing objective gameplay. Domination is definitely one of them. I think Hardpoint and Headquarters are probably the two that are the easiest to level up on, but Hardpoint might be the new winner. That's the newer gameplay style, and it's damn good for leveling, and it is a lot of fun. It can be frustrating at times, but again, it's a lot better with a team that you can communicate with and let them know what's going on. When I play by myself, I tend to play either just TDM, which isn't as frustrating by myself, which even that's still a lot easier. That's still a lot easier with a team. You know, like if one of your teammates dies, then he can immediately call it out and say how or why he died, and then you can get avenged by your other teammate and stop them from getting killed, so you're helping them out, and then vice versa. But it's not as bad as objective gameplay, because at the end of the day, you're just going for kills, and I can kill people regardless. So I'll either play TDM or free-for-all when I'm by myself. And that's kind of the other thing about getting into games in general. I don't know, I've noticed, first of all, I don't know if you were even aware, but there's a way to set your search that, like, by default it searches for normal, like, connection or whatever, but you can change your connection settings to best, and I found that you'll typically have less lobbies that you feel a little bit lagged out and like you're losing. Because when I first started playing Black Ops 2, I was definitely losing a lot of gunfights that I felt like I should win. But once I switched that to best, it made it a lot better for me. But I do find it a little bit harder to get into lobbies, and unless you're playing TDM, which is, you know, a very common, or to a lesser point, Domination, it's really hard to get into a match. Like, when I try to just get into a hardpoint match by myself, it seems like it takes forever to find a lobby. Whereas, if I have a team, even just of 3 people, well, that's half of one of the teams, like, done. So it'll throw us in a lobby that's only missing that many people, because we fill that gap and finish it off. Look at that nice double. I looked for that damn double. So that's the other thing about team-based play, like where you're actually going with a team. I find it easier to get into a match. The only thing that can screw it up is that some people are just scared of clan tags. Like, you have no idea how we play. We could be terrible for all you know. But you see that a bunch of people come into a lobby, like 3, 4, 5, 6 people, all with the same game tag, clan tag, and everybody just assumes that they're going to do horrible. Like, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. So, but that's the only time that it really, you know, sometimes people run away, so it makes it difficult to get into a lobby, but usually it makes it better. So, what I wanted to point out for the end of this gameplay, that's coming up here in just 5 milliseconds, is my monster ending, which is a lightning strike team kill. I got the whole team wiped out, 6 people right at the end. It's just like, they kept flying. I was just like, kill, 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 kill. And it was really awesome and a lot of fun. So I wanted to kind of show that off and let you guys see the ridiculousness. So that's what it's all about. I mostly chose this footage to show off the team gameplay, but, you know, it's nice to get an ending like that and just completely wipe the team. But as you can see, myself, Galucia on the leaderboard, and then hashtag and flash rate below me, my teammates, we all ended up with a nice amount of captures and defends. And we all ended up with a positive KDR, so you don't have to pretend like it's TDM. You play the objective, you still have a good time, you still end up with a positive KDR, everybody wins out. So hopefully you enjoys today's video, and like I said, if you want, come check out our clan. It's good fun, and I could always use some more people to play COD with. Later!